his advantage he had against herO. Or if this patch actually does favor herO a little bit more than at this MaxPax style of play. We're starting off with herO here. That means we do have a low ground or a high ground, what is it called, natural base here. There's a ramp into your natural, so you can kind of one gate expand, and this was the choice by MaxPax, if I was correct. So yeah, let's wait and see how they want to play this one. Probes are kissing in the middle. Was a very swift one. At least we've got the Terran music for this one. Now we'll see some blocks here, we'll see some forced cybernetics cores, potentially. Gotta throw down a cybernetics core first. There we go, MaxPax doing the same. No, it's very late for MaxPax. It's like 5 AM or something for him. Yeah, it's like 4:30 AM in Denmark right now. And yeah. Storm, of course, his team. A very supportive team in all of StarCraft 2. Has been a long stay in the franchise and has been supporting a lot of good players for long spans of times. Also some of the not that great players, but with a lot of potential, and sometimes they would exceed their expectations, actually grow above themselves. They used to have employ players like Gumiho or True, which were some of those very long living. Is he gonna cancel? No, he lets this finish. No, herO. Yeah, there's one probe on the map, but that's monitored. So the Adept is gonna go there and catch it. There's no way to escape. The Adept's gonna have to shade. Gotta finish the shade, but the probe will already scouted the Stargate, so he knows what's up. And he knows there's an entrance. Now if you go blink, it doesn't matter if you have a full wall, because, well, you can just blink across the wall, right? Right, guys? Yeah, exactly. So let's see if he can fend off this Oracle without revealing too much information to that Oracle, to MaxPax. It's gonna deter it for now a little bit. There's that Zealot and Adept in the front, and he does have a fake Phoenix tagging this Oracle, so he does monitor the movement. And if he gets enough time, can basically... He also wants to hide his Stalker numbers. I guess he doesn't really. He did pull 2 to the front. He has only 1 try to hit this Oracle here. And I think herO, oh, he should have seen this one. And he's luring it in now. Now we do see that second Oracle in the north that actually get 2 kills, but this one was about to die here. This one got 2 kills here in that mirror line. It's a nice movement here from MaxPax. But only 2 workers, it's not really worth it. And an Oracle can always be nice, even in the defense. That stasis trap, even that assisting damage, revelations sometimes can be powerful. But there's not gonna be a Robo. There's not gonna be a Warp Prism, there's not gonna be Immortals. That's something that is a potential here. Potentially on the menu for herO. Now herO does see this base. It does find it now with that hallucination. Going for some extra gates now as a response. And he's starting to kill his own shield battery. Alright, I get it. He's just gonna push out, take his own nexus potentially, and try to control the map with the blink stalkers. He needs to still stand some guys guard basically here, or else he'll lose some workers. Oh, is he? Ah, for a second I thought he would target the sentry. That would have been a nice pick there actually, but only goes in for that one probe. Forge on the way here. And Warp Prism for herO. So he's not gonna go for a Nexus. At least not yet. He has 4 gates. About to have 5. So he will be outproducing quite a bit here. It's gonna be a stasis trap that catches a bunch of workers actually. Ooh, that's a lot of workers. There's gonna be another stasis trap here catching all of these. So basically effectively halving the mining here for herO. But does herO already have too many? Maybe he does. He's kind of blinking in and MaxPax is split blinking out. Funnily enough, herO's going for the main base stalkers, then he blinks over to the rest here on the left side. Let's kill a few more stalkers here. Let's kill a few of those probes. He needs to focus on those stalkers though, and now another shield battery does finish up. He's gonna go and blink in again aggressively on top of these stalkers, trying to kill them. And basically the idea is you kind of want to connect your shots as fast as possible, because if you're there, they'll physically already be just next to that stalker, so the shots do connect super fast, right? And he's gonna potentially be able to kill this. By the way, Oracles did kill the whole mineral line down here in the natural, so this is making herO extremely all in. He did kill 10 workers, but he cannot just settle. What is that? He cannot just settle for that third base. He needs to go in for the kill. He's gonna cancel that warp-in. That's a great cancel. That also does unpower one of those gates, limiting the warp-in capabilities here of MaxPax. You can see his money is peaking up. He simply cannot produce because he does not have the production up and running right now. He does not have the extra gateways he needs. He cannot utilize his Stargate. He needs to chrono boost these gateways here, which he's not doing currently. He's fully microing his frontal attack here, and he needs to pull as many probes as he has to, because in the end he can lose as many probes as he wants if he keeps alive his bases. He could potentially just come back in this game because he has 3 bases. As is of now, well, herO looks to kind of just kill him. And herO is warping in more and more units. He does have another set of stalkers coming in here from the south. We're looking 14 to 4 stalkers. I think the writing's on the wall. herO is going to take the first game. That was a great game by herO. That was a great game by herO. Really well done. herO take that one very swiftly here. A nice blink timing attack there. 5 gateways. Even though I feel like having a shield battery at that natural might have been a saving grace. Just to force that Oracle to use more energy to delay that killing of the probes a little bit more, you know. Might have been a nice touch. And next we will go into ley lines. Second map of this best of 5. Of course he still needs to win 2 more maps. So everything's still up in the air here. I'm just waiting for the map to be hosted. Alright, let's head into the second map. From Blackness to ley lines. Mr. Psystorm's MaxPax against not DKZ herO, but Weibo Gaming herO. In this best of 5, bottom left, MaxPax has to come back. And top right, it is herO. Actually, that map was MaxPax's choice, the first map. And herO just kind of played him like a fiddle a little bit. He just had that overwhelming force. He knew how to engage this correctly. And he just frankly didn't leave MaxPax a chance. Even though MaxPax kind of did, he created win conditions for himself, right? He didn't really have that many stasis traps at home. But he kept his oracles across the map and then he killed all of the workers, or most of the workers there from herO. And he basically created a win condition for himself. If he can defend, then he will win the game, right? He was up in Nexus, he was up like 20 workers. And if he just gets a little bit more time, he wins the game. But herO didn't give it him. He was constantly fighting, constantly engaging, constantly sniping Stalker after Stalker, really chasing those down. He didn't care for anything else. He was just like, alright, there's a pylon next to a gateway, yeah, let's get that one, and then we go hunt Stalkers again. Okay, we had that one. Get that out of the way. The probes did hit each other here. And share probably a small coffee or something, but that was a very small coffee and to go for both of them. Now both players, no, excuse me, actually MaxPax going into his one gate expand style and herO is actually going into the double gate expand. Or at least double gate opening. He still could go for a one base aggression of this. Then he hasn't scouted this yet. He did not go up with a probe. But we'll see that Zealot, I'm pretty sure he will... Oh, he's actually going to cancel it. So that's why he does not show the probe. They're kind of forced to cancel on that Zealot. So there's nothing that can actually kill that pylon very fast. And he will just block that. I hope he blocks it. I hope he pylons there. Pylon it. Pylon it. And then even cybernetic score it. Pylon it. Pylon it. He still needs a little bit more money. Pylon it. No, 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 no. Oh, herO, why? Why, herO, why? He's going up into the main, he's gonna get the scout on that Stargate, of course. Now MaxPax is utilizing again this Stargate. Oh! That fell off. He usually utilizes that Stargate expand, which he was famous for kind of in PvP before this new patch came online. But it feels like this patch specifically does make that Stargate expand a little bit weaker. The shield battery overcharge being gone does feel like it cuts a little bit into the defensive capabilities here for Protoss. You see a Nexus follow up there by herO, but that's like half a Nexus behind, so he really wants to make something happen here, but there's gonna be shield battery, so this Stalker is gonna be safe. Oh, boo, boo, boo. One Adept. I think he might have gotten a probe, yeah. Pretty sure he got one. Didn't get a second one though. Oh, boo, boo, boo. Can he get a Stalker here, maybe? That would be great, but I don't think so. Now you need to be careful. He does not have any follow-up here on the way. Luckily for him, MaxPax does not chase. He's gonna get that Oracle, though. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be in the base. The ship battery's not done. No, not like this. Oh, and it has so much energy. It could even kill the ship battery. He overcharged this one. Now he can go back, but already losing 4 probes here. And of course that second Nexus is a fake Nexus. He doesn't really care for that one. He's gonna push in. He's gonna snipe a Weapon in Stalker. That's a great snipe. He's gonna force feed the ramp. He kills the other 2 Stalkers. Does that Oracle not matter? Does it just kill MaxPax? It could potentially be. Now he's gonna retarget on that Stalker. He will eat through that shield battery healing. And only one... I mean, you can have as many batteries as you want. If they're unpowered, they don't do anything. At least this pylon is gonna keep one of them powered. Pretty sure. Unfortunately, 2 do get unpowered. 1 force field. It's gonna keep this ramp safe, but if he can control these pylons, I think the writing's on the wall. He does not have any workers anymore. That's all you can get here. There's no more money for herO in the bank. He needs to kill all of these pylons, and then he needs to basically kill all of the workers. There's 1 Stalker. There's gonna be a void ray. This is gonna be tough. There's no more force field though. He needs to snipe the pylon. There we go. He's gonna get that first pylon. He's gonna get the second pylon. He has 7 Stalkers, 1 sentry, and a dream to win this game. Need to finish off that pylon. There we go. There's gonna be a shield battery in that main base. He's gonna force field those probes. He's gonna try to snipe the void ray. Does not get it. He utilizes both of his force fields. No more energy. He does not have any money. He cannot make a probe. He does not have a probe. He's gonna try to snipe one of these stalkers. He gets the stalker, but one more warp in here. He does have one active gate. If he could snipe that pylon, I don't think he's gonna get it. Oh, if he gets the void ray! If he gets the void ray! Shoot battery does get overcharged here. He gets the void ray! Oh, he doesn't get it! He gets it! Now there's only one stalker left. But another void ray is about to pop here. Stalker makes it into the shield battery overcharge area there. Can we see another snipe? Oh, there's no more energy on the shield battery. Can he get that pylon? If he gets the pylon, he only hits. No, the void ray is gonna pop. I think that's gonna be it. The void ray popping here, killing the first stalker. This is gonna be so difficult. Yeah, herO is gonna say GG. Man, what a crazy game. What a crazy game. Whew. 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 herO really making this a thriller. No more. He actually utilizes his last money for a warp in and did not have more money for a probe. So he just tried to win with the units he had, and he almost made it happen. He had 3 stalkers against that void ray. If he could have sniped that pylon a little bit earlier, it might have been like literally that sentry holding the ramp for as long as it did the trick there for MaxPax. What a clutch defense. Insane. Next map is gonna be Dorado. Alright, let's swap the scene and jump into map number 3 between these two powerhouses. Probably the best Protoss players on the planet here. Best of 5, it's 1-1 in the bottom left, MaxPax in the bottom right, herO, and a crazy map for a PvP, to be honest. We do have natural ramp, we do have this weird setup here with the gold bases and kind of blockable terrain with these things. You can effectively make this an island, but then it's gonna be shootable from the high ground. This is such a weird map for PvP. I don't think I've seen many professional games be played on this one, in PvP specifically. And MaxPax already walling that natural. herO not going for it. He's not even gonna wall his entrance. Oh, he's gonna Nexus first? No, I was like, wait, what? No. So herO is doing something weird. MaxPax probe going a little bit to the north there. I wonder where he is headed. Oh, he's just headed into the same direction. I guess it's just a natural path. Those probes do walk here. And he sees this, and he's gonna be tempted to do a depth pressure. But herO, I mean, it's not that terrible, because it feels like herO doesn't know that MaxPax is gonna go for that Nexus anyways, right? One gate expand, there you go. And herO's gonna do the same, just without the wall. So does this mean he will just have the same thing, but just not exposed? Like MaxPax does in a wall format? Or does this mean herO is gonna be very, very open to adapt pressure, which could actually happen there from MaxPax? I mean, it's just a couple of depths, right? You can always warp them in. You see the Nexus? Come up for herO actually faster than for MaxPax. That's a fast Nexus. And we do see the Stargate first here from MaxPax. So herO is gonna play this defensively. He does scout the Stargate, of course. You just see the Zealot, so that makes him want to not throw down that pylon here anyways. He already forced what he wanted to force. He's going to still go into an Adept. He's going to go into his own Stargate. Is he going to go Phoenixes? But is MaxPax also going to go Phoenixes? What are we looking at? I feel like you should just go Phoenix here as herO. And I think you should also just go Phoenix as MaxPax. This should be a Phoenix war. We'll see what MaxPax will do here with his first unit production. It's gonna be an Oracle. Okay, I don't hate it. Can get that one Oracle out to try to, as I said earlier, try to create a win condition for yourself. Now one Adept against an Adept and a Zealot, but the second Adept is here to join for herO in the defense. That being said though, Phoenix is scouted, Oracle is cancelled, Phoenix is gonna be started here. For here, MaxPax as well, and we will end up being in that Phoenix arm race, but wasting the time on that Stargate already with that Oracle and being behind effectively on the Phoenix production and on the Nexus, I have to say lead for herO. I feel like that was a little bit sloppy by MaxPax. He should have thought of this. This is a scouted Stargate. It's a Nexus first. Of course he goes into the counter Stargate. And already second Stargate here. But this will be scouted. I think he just lets this finish. He sees the second Stargate. This is a great scout. He should immediately throw down his own Stargate or do a transition otherwise. Templar Archive, something like that. Gonna get 2 probes here actually. And there we go. He's gonna go into the Twilight Council and then post that Templar Archives most likely. And he will swap out of Phoenixes. He'll still produce some to be safe in that early game. He still has that Phoenix lead kind of. He has a, I think he had a production cycle lead. He did kind of let that one slide. So he's still gonna go into 5 Phoenix, I think. I'm most likely gonna see here from him. Maybe he stops at 4. But yeah, he kind of needs them now to keep himself alive, and then he's gonna go into Blink and more Stalkers. You could go DTs with this, funnily enough, and then you can do things with DTs, right? Archons. No detection for your opponent means free kills, potentially. Are we watching SOS? Maybe, yes, yeah. Not sure. Eight Phoenix to 4 though. I don't think you can win this without a shield battery here. herO, I think he is overestimating this power peak here from these Stalkers a little bit. And now all of the Phoenixes did die. And we still have 7 Phoenix remaining. He didn't really get the recills. He only killed 2 Phoenix there. So in the end, he has to remake more Phoenix. I feel like you make a Void Ray here to force the Phoenixes to fight in the air. But herO is just making gateways offensively. He's just like, alright, you can lift my probes, I don't care. I wonder why he makes a mother Phoenix though. He still has 1 Phoenix left. What is this? He has 2 Phoenix. What is this? So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lifts. About to be 8 lifts here. And we do have 8 Stalkers, so that's 1 lift per Stalker. The defense should be okay. He's gonna have an Immortal, he's gonna have Void Rays. I don't think you can break him, herO. Maybe this is just to... I mean, he's making probes. Maybe this is just to relieve the pressure. And say, if you go across to my map and try to harass me, I will kill you. Right? herO just needs a Thor. Yeah, that would solve all of his problems. But I feel like herO just is here to create this situation where MaxPax cannot go across the map comfortably. So you can't really harass herO at home. But now he stopped making probes again. He's not going into additional tech. He's just whopping in more units. Yeah, you should get that cybernetics core. Get that weapons. And he'll already cancel that weapons. He's gonna heal up the cybernetics core with the shield battery, so he depletes one of the batteries as well. If you could get that Stargate. Would be quite great for him. Now we do see a forge going up and a pylon to block a potential third base. The hero is just making extra pylons and stalkers. He's just going all units. He's going all in. He's going all in, and he wants to kill the army. But there's probes blocking him. You don't see that much. But this is Immortal, which is doing a great job, already having 2 kills here. Can he? He's actually focusing down the phoenixes. But the hero's stalkers are not in high enough of a number, and that Immortal, that anchoring that position, I feel like that made the big difference. And now, once these Phoenix snowball, I mean, that's when you have a bad time, because so many of your units are just not fighting. The one Immortal is still happily killing stalkers, man. Completely peeling their shields off. Phoenixes are killing everything. And I'm pretty sure Hero is dead. GG's gotta be called. MaxPax does take game number 2 here. I feel like he made a few mistakes there, Hero. A couple of things. Like going actually for a DT Shrine, in my opinion, might have been the best choice, and just create Archons. Archons are the natural counter to Phoenix, and they'll also be great against Immortals. And then you only have those Void Rays, which are kind of okay against Archons. They are not even great. And yeah, I think like having 1 or 2 Archons with that push would have just completely killed MaxPax. But maybe it's too much of an investment, too much of a timing issue. I'm not sure. Hero should know this better than me. But it feels like if he tries to go into those DTs, I think he has a better shot. Didn't work this time. 1 Thor also would have solved all of his issues. But we know Thors are only on Whispers of Gold available. Alright, let's go into the next map here. Looking at a 2-to-1 now. On match point, it is MaxPax in the bottom left, and then on top right we do have herO. Needs to come back. Needs to create a situation where he can win. If there was a map to go offensive, Amigdala is one of those. No ramp to the natural, quite open map. Proxies can be very strong. Maybe a proxy would be the choice here, like a robo proxy, something like that. Probes are gonna find each other here. They're gonna touch high 5, and herO, what is he gonna do? He's gonna go the other way now. Double gate opening for herO, of course. 1 gate, as is his style for MaxPax. Into that Stargate. 1 gate Stargate defense. I feel like MaxPax adjusted his style quite well. He used to play this with a fast Nexus into that Stargate, or the Stargate into a Nexus afterwards, but kind of just defensively. I feel like now he's been utilizing more the Stargate before Nexus, and he just goes into that, utilizes that Oracle pressure, because the Oracles are way stronger now. Try and keep, or create an opening for his own Nexus. Even if his Nexus is later than his opponent's, he doesn't care that much, because he should be able to catch up, because he has the tech advantage with the Stargate. Oh boy. And now MaxPax Probe is gonna find this proxy. Oh, maybe not. He's gonna proxy himself? No, he's walking onto those unbuildable plates. I didn't know there was some over there. And herO's probe is inside the base. He scouts the Stargate. He must be happy. That's a robo. It's a double adept. They're gonna catch the probe. Oh, turn around, herO. I guess he doesn't catch the probe. Now, is he gonna throw down a shield battery in his main? I hope so, because the Oracle otherwise is gonna have a fun day. This is fully blocked, so he doesn't need to actually kill that probe. But if the probe finds this proxy, it's not gonna be nice for herO. He's trying to trade against a Stalker for now. And the Adepts don't get past. I mean, 2 Adepts and 1 Stalker apparently just are enough to kill each other's shields there. But the Oracle is already here. And honestly, the Oracle can just defend these Adepts. I mean, why would you not? I think it's a mistake by herO. He didn't really adjust for this choice. Now this also scouts the Warp Prism. We do see Immortal. But Immortal Adept is not going to be good against air units, is it? I'm not sure what herO is thinking here. He's gonna get 2 Adepts in now. They're gonna probably commit to the Shade. But yeah, you need to transition into that. Oh, even a miss hit there. So he does kill 1 less probe than he should have. Maybe he still gets that one. Maybe he gets another one. I don't think so. He's actually gonna shade out. He's gonna, yeah, load in. He's gonna bring sentries? Oh, I see. He just wants to force field this ramp and kill everything. Doesn't he? I still think though this Void Ray should be enough to just hold this. Sentry number 1 is gonna get killed. No force field is gonna be thrown down. Only 1 Guardian Shield. Guardian Shield is very strong here. But as of is, it's already done. Already dealt with. I'm not sure what's happening over here, but this is not gonna bode well for herO. Boom! There we go. Everything's trapped and no more money coming in. Just 5 minutes off a Stalker here. No active workers means no more money. He loses the Immortal. I think the writing's on the wall here. herO. Even that pylon eventually is gonna fall. He's mining 2 on gas right now. He's making an observer. That's how desperate he is right now. He's making an observer. Now finally we do have mining coming online again here. But there's already 2 Void Rays, soon to be 3. There's like 4 Stalkers and then Immortal against 3 Void Rays. What is he doing with the Immortal? He's sacrificing the Immortal. I don't know what herO is doing right now. His cat is playing or something. This is not the herO we used to see. This is not sharp. This is just sloppy. He's losing this Prism as well. He's gonna kill 1 of... Nah, he's not even gonna... GG, man. GG. Yeah. Yep, and that's all she wrote. That's gonna be the end of this tournament. As you can hear, there's already things going on in the background, so kind of pressured to leave the stage here.